A nice round of applause. Head coach of Angelo State Soccer of the undefeated Soccer Bells, Travis McCorkle. Golf claps all around for you.
Yeah, the team better clap.
Not all of them did, Coach.
I know. I saw several of your team did not clap.
I know. We'll work on that tomorrow in practice.
Does that mean sprints?
Maybe some sprints. Maybe carrying
So
something.
we've already learned a lot about your coaching style right there.
Yeah. Intimidation, fear. That's the biggest two motivators.
Well, looking at all those girls up there, you ought to be intimidated.
Sometimes it is very intimidating. When we're traveling, it can be very daunting.
Yeah, we talked last week at the Katie, and we'll get to that in a minute, because the soccer team every year has the goofiest, the silliest video at the ASU Sports Banquet. I mean, they're known for that. That's their thing. All right, let's talk about the weekend. First off, your team, big win over Oklahoma Christian, a team that you knew that you could beat. You played well, won 8-0. And then yesterday's game, which I thought on paper a good test against St. Mary's, and you guys came alive in the second half.
Yeah, in the first half, I thought we struggled to match their intensity. I thought that they worked really hard, and we struggled to get our feet under ourselves in that game. And then in the second half, I thought we matched their work rate and we played a little bit smarter. And once we got the penalty kick that Jenny Kotowicz finished, I thought that really changed things for us. And then it was nice to see Sierra get a couple of goals. I know she's been pushing hard, trying to do everything she can to get goals. And so it was nice for her to kind of get that monkey off her back and score a couple.
So you're 6-0. You're nationally ranked. I want to go back to that. I know there's a whole lot to play for. There's a whole bunch. I mean, the season's still months to go. But what does it mean for you and for the program just to be nationally ranked for the first time in 20 years?
It's nice. I mean, it's an honor. It's something that we take pride in, that, you know, people are recognizing how good our team is and how much work we put into the team, you know, for the summertime and the spring and in preseason. And so it's nice. It's a nice pat on the back for the team and gives them some confidence, I think, going into conference play.
You know, I think a lot of people who aren't really soccer fans always say, well, there's not enough scoring in soccer. Well, obviously, if you haven't watched the Bells this year, there's plenty of scoring. You'll be entertained if you go to a soccer game at ASU.
Yeah, I think if anybody's going to their first soccer game and they come watch ASU soccer right now, they're not going to leave with that impression. Not when we're averaging over 4 goals a game. That's pretty uncommon. So normally games are 1-0, 2-0, 2-1. And they've just been doing great so far.
And obviously you get some stiff competition now. It's a big game on Friday. Midwestern State here at your place. And, of course, this is the team that you were co-champions with last year.
Yeah, and we're not really happy about that, to be honest. So we watched that team celebrate on our field last year, and we're hoping that this year that when they come back, that they don't leave with that, you know, smile on their face.
Is this your biggest foe in conference this year?
I mean, all the teams are really good. There's a lot of parity in the conference. You know, I think that Midwestern's as good as anybody else out there. I just think that, yeah, I mean, there has been a little bit of a rivalry with that team. Part of it was because of the previous coach. I got along with him well, and so, you know, we would talk a lot in the off season and talk a little bit of trash. And you know, last year they had our number in that last game, and so, you know, this year we're hoping that we can change that.
Parity's pretty much something you can say about this whole conference, just about in every sport now, isn't it?
Yeah, I think so. I mean, I don't think there's anybody in there that just kind of runs away with everything. You know, everybody's going to be a tough opponent, and now with us having the start that we've had, teams are going to come in and want to knock us off. You know, it'll be a feather in their cap, so to speak, and we don't want to let that happen.
I know one thing we talked about last week, and it's perfect timing the way your team is playing. The lights, what's the deal with the lights? Are they finally going to get the lights up?
The lights are up. They're already up. They've been up for a couple of weeks.
You haven't paid your bill yet?
Yeah, I think that they're waiting on our deposit on the lights, on the electricity. So I did see them up there working some overtime, it looked like, tonight, trying to get that done. So hopefully they're there. We don't know if they'll be there this Friday, and our game will be at 7 p.m. It could be at 5 p.m. It'll be a last-minute thing. So we should hopefully know by Thursday.
And, of course, you can follow that up on angelosports.com. All right, let me, I guess while I got the whole team here, I think we got everybody here, right? Is everybody pretty much here? Okay. We're going to do something here. Let me borrow that for 1 second.
All right, let's do this. When we say your name, just stand up, and you guys can kind of stand up and wave, do a little Miss America wave so we know who you are. We're going to introduce everybody here. All right, Laura Eshelman, Natalie Nielsen, Shanta Whitkey, Brittany Martinez, Amalia Garcia, Katie Conaway, let's see, Chloe Contreras, Ashley Expert, Dakota Bursino, Lonnie Byers, Haley Mendel, Callie Smith, Jenny Konowich, Elizabeth Rodriguez. The girls scored 2 goals yesterday. Sierra Anderson. Shay Williams. KK. Selena Alvarez. I would like to boo right now because I just found out she's a Raiders fan. Boo. Okay, sorry, we'll continue on. Morgan Simpson. Molly Warren. Lauren Perry. Laney Bennett. Brianne Brown. Tiffany Dane. And Cynthia Andrews.
Wow. Some of those girls need to work on that Miss America wave, though.
I know, I noticed that. And you got your graduate assistant, Andrea. She's here. I know Shayla, your assistant's not here. And then Andrew, your volunteer assistant coach. So there you go. That's the entire Bells undefeated 6-0, which matches the longest winning streak in school history. If they beat Midwestern State, it'd be the longest, right? So, all right, I'm going to walk over there. But they are all sitting over here at the patio, so.
Be very afraid, girls. Be very afraid.
All right, so yeah, I'm going to talk to Shay, Katie, and Selena right here. All right, Shay, first off, now, I was asking Travis a couple things, and he was saying intimidation. Would you say sometimes Coach McCorkle is somewhat of a dictator as a coach?
No. No.
Look at
Are you saying he's giving you the evil eyes? I asked you that question.
And because of that, I gotta keep my answer.
You sound a little scared.
Kind of, just because he's looking at me, but when he's not looking, I'm not very nervous.
Okay.
Wow. Man,
all right, so he really does coach with intimidation, I see. Okay.
Her face gave that away in a heartbeat.
All right, so the girls here, and obviously you have a combination, a lot of different skills. I'm just curious, who's the fastest on the team, Selena?
Oh, Sierra for sure. That's easy. Yeah, no, not at all. She takes that by a long shot.
All right, Katie, I asked, we were joking around last week, and you said you're not a dirty soccer player. Would you say that is Katie kind of a dirty soccer player?
In what way? I'm confused. Stinky. She's pretty stinky after game.
Okay, well, I wasn't talking about that kind of dirty, but thank you for sharing that. Would you like to rebuttal?
Yeah, I smell like roses.
Obviously. Okay, obviously. So let's talk about celebrations, because soccer is really known, Travis, obviously, for celebrations. When you score 28 goals, you've had a lot of chances to celebrate.
Right.
So, Katie, who's had the best celebration of all your teammates this year?
Oh.
Has anybody had a special celebration?
Yeah, probably myself, because I hardly ever score, so when I do, it's a big moment.
So let me ask these. What did she do? I don't remember this.
She pees.
She does the what? The pee?
I'm not sure we can say that on
I don't.
radio.
Okay. Moving on. Our first and last appearance for the ASU soccer team. Who does the shoe shine dance when you score a goal? Who does that? Selena, is that you?
No.
They're doing something else. The coach just thought it was the shoe shine.
Oh, okay. All right. So I was going to ask. All right. So you got. Sorry. Midwestern State. Katie? Is this like the biggest? I mean, obviously each game is the biggest one. I get that. You guys been looking forward to this one for a while.
Oh yeah, since last season, seeing them on our field, it was rough. I know we were all really upset, and we're just ready to get back out there and show them how much we've improved.
All right, so another question. We'll go off the field for the fans who don't get a chance to see you guys. Who is the biggest clown, goofiest on the team?
Shay.
Shay? You agree?
Yes, I do. I have to agree.
What do you do to loosen up your teammates before, like, let's say before Midwestern State? What do you do to loosen your teammates up?
I tiptoe in my Jordans.
You tiptoe in your Jordans.
Wow.
You have Jordans?
No, I tiptoe in my cleats.
Okay, gotcha. All right, gotcha.
Wow. Do you want to show us how you do that?
Yeah, can you show us real quick?
Can we see that, please?
How do you tiptoe?
Yeah, show us.
Okay, I see.
Yeah.
So you do that in the field or is that in the locker room? That's on the field or locker room?
Field, definitely field.
On the field.
Oh, on the field. Oh.
Well, it gets the other
You don't
team-
see that in the football locker, the football field warm-ups, do you,
Well, I don't
Judge?
know, not quite, but I think she worries the other team quite a bit. They're kind of worried about her.
All right, Selena, first off, are you from California?
No.
So why are you a Raiders fan?
Okay, well, it's a valid reason. My grandpa was a Raiders fan, raised my dad a Raider fan, raised me a Raider fan, so
So you've been brainwashed.
no, not at all. Raider Nation till I die.
Boy,
But as a grandpa, I appreciate you doing that for your grandpa.
that is good. And I will say this, you guys are probably the first people I know who are not criminals who are Raiders fans. So that's good to know. How much trash talking for people who are, a lot of people like us, we follow ASU soccer, but we're not, some people don't follow the game as maybe as much as others. So how much trash talking goes on during a game, Shay?
Yikes. It's really not that bad, but sometimes, like, if you step on someone's toes, they're gonna call you something nasty.
Well, which team is it that you guys play every year that gets a little nasty with? You don't have to say it. I'm talking about just the team. Is there a rival that they like to start stuff when they come play the Bells? No? Not really? Hey, Katie? I guess not.
Wow.
Huh?
Okay.
Who? Haley? What team is it?
I guess all of them? The refs, yeah.
The referees. You always have something to say to the refs?
St. Mary's,
Oh, it is St. Mary's?
yeah.
Okay. Thank you for sharing. All right, so again, you guys 6-0 this year. As a lot more people, Katie, have you guys seen the crowds get bigger? Are students on campus talking about soccer?
Yeah, actually, a lot of people have been talking about it on campus. I've seen more and more students at our games, so it's been good.
So honestly, how big would it be? We've heard the term Friday Night Lights, they talk about high school football. Friday Night Lights for college soccer, for ASU soccer. How cool would that be?
It gives me chills just thinking about it. I mean, I've been here for 3 years and we've never had it, so it would be an awesome experience. And seeing how many people could go out there would just be great.
I know a lot of you guys are probably friends with some of the girls that played here in the last year or two. Are they texting, calling you guys going, what in the world's going on as far as these number of goals that are being scored? I mean, have you heard from some of your former teammates?
Yeah, they're actually really impressed, and they still come to our games. The ones that are in town, there's probably 6 or 7 of them still that come to all of our games. They ask us about it, and they post stuff on Facebook about us. They're just really proud to be a Rambelle.
That's awesome. Okay.
Well, that's what we want to do is ask all the people that are listening out there right now to get their friends, to get their people to come out to support y'all because you need it. You got a big game coming up. So we want to ask everybody that's listening to tell somebody if you can't come out yourself, but if you can, come out and support these girls, and the game is going to be...
well, hopefully 7 o'clock Friday night.
If the lights turn on.
If the lights are on there. If they turn the light switch on against Midwestern State. And, we hope to have a good crowd there. I know Lakeview and Central are out of town, so if you're not going to follow the teams, then you can come watch the other kind of football. That would be soccer at the ASU Soccer Field Friday night, hopefully at 7 o'clock.
That's right. And if we call everybody and tell you to bring your cars, we'll park them on the side, we'll turn the headlights on, and we'll play.
Yeah, there you go. All right, so how about a big hand for ASU Soccer, ladies? Thank you very much.